What is up, guys and gals? Welcome to another episode of the Nonstop Review. I'm your host, as always, Devon, and joining me, equally as always, is the lying backstabber, Rick.
I'm not always lying. I'm not always a backstabber, but today is a lying episode.
For those of you who are unfamiliar as to why I'm saying that, go watch the last episode where Rick bamboozled me.
Not as badly as the Crooniverse did. I kept quiet so that the dramatic reveal was dramatic when it was revealed.
Still bothered. Anyway, those of you familiar with this brand of the show know we don't like to mince words, despite the fact words have been minced. So with that in mind, Rick, what are we doing today?
Steven Universe Season 4, Episode 21, Lion 4, Alternate Ending. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Yeah, so this is probably going to be a lion episode.
Yeah, no shit. I think this might be the one where we see Lion before he becomes immortal.
Maybe. I realise we're being very quiet, but there's only so many times we can say, yeah, this intro's great.
It is, yeah.
So is this the tape you were talking about a while ago, which I never actually saw?
Yeah. So there's a tape that she leaves Steven, and I think she also leaves a tape for a. I think the alternate ending that they're talking about is the tape that she leaves for if Steven turns out to be a girl.
Fair enough. Can I just say one thing about Rose's design? From certain angles, she looks like a fucking alien.
Yes. She's also the only gem with tits.
Well, all the gems choose their forms, and Rose wanted to look as human as possible, so...
Yeah.
Look at the lion doing that cat thing, where they lick their bollocks on all your shit.
Bitty.
No, we're not bringing that gag into Steven Universe, Rick!
Nope.
Lions are all interested in your theories, Steve-O.
Mm-hmm.
So what was his name going to be if he was a girl? Stephanie? Or are they be a bit more unique than that?
I can't remember. We'll find out, I guess.
Is that not the worst feeling when you got a pet? When they start coughing, you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, cough somewhere that's easy to clean.
So, yeah, they always do it on something absorbent because they don't want it to splash back on themselves.
The puppy always always coughs as if she's going to throw something up, and she never throws up, and then it's one of those where it's like, go outside. Go outside and be sick outside, and the dog's like, eh. Could you imagine the horror of, oh boy, there's an innuendo there.
yeah, the key's too big for the lock.
I'm going to guess that's what Greg and Rose's first time was like.
Well, probably the other way around, to be honest.
No, I don't think so, because imagine if Rose took on her fucking pink diamond form the first time. That's a tight fit.
Yeah, being a bit smaller, yeah.
What the fuck? Look at these Mandalorian armors.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just gonna... Yeah, I saw that joke coming.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea. Oh, fuck, that hurt my head just looking at it.
Lion can't be asked.
Lion is unimpressed. Lion is literally just Ice Bear.
Yeah. Ice Bear is unimpressed.
Take me to the moon.
Lion doing things, being uncharacteristically compliant, just because it'll shut Steven up.
This Lion just running around in circles to try and wait him out.
Maybe so. Well, I think this is the first time we've not been surprised by Lion, because he's in the title.
Yeah, didn't we have a title before we did Nonstop, where it was literally like, fuck me, I forgot Lion existed.
Yeah.
I don't care for the Lion.
I don't know if he even shows up in Future.
Dude, I don't fucking know. I've not seen anything from Future except for Jasper showing up out fucking nowhere, which is kind of what Jasper does after season 3.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Am I being insane, or did that look like we're fucking going inside a Crystal Fanny?
Yeah, we're going inside a Crystal Fanny.
He could have done that at any time. Listen, I might be a fucking pervert, but the way those rocks look, it looks like... Come on.
Yeah, we're going inside a Crystal Fanny.
Destiny is destiny.
Unlock Destiny 2. You could have just fucking walked round.
It does look that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now, we know that Steven does have destiny and shit, but, like, in real life, it's like there's never going to be a magical thing that just tells you what to do in life.
For Nora.
For Nora. So this implies that Rose didn't actually have much control over how Steven turned out.
So it would seem.
I'm dying from heat stroke. Give me a fucking hand here, bro. Yeah, he will.
That's a hell of a bribe.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna click for Greg when he learns a bit more, but out of the blue, it's just like, who the fuck? What the fuck? Who names their kid Nora in the 90s?
Yeah, Nora Batty. Nora's actually something we use up north. Instead of saying fucking hell, we go chuffing Nora.
Yeah, we use that down south as well, just not as often.
Yeah. But apparently we use it so often that when we were in Australia, people just went, who the fuck's Nora?
Oh. What a dick. Like, I get it, it's Greg's style, but fuck. I'm cringing, bro.
Yeah.
Greg can play the guitar. Why is he doing the fucking noises with his mouth?
It is kind of cute, though, isn't it?
I've got some bad news for you, Nora. If you're born a girl, you're gonna have a rougher time. Did she explain that this is what was going to happen to Greg before it happened?
I don't know. Because it implies that she's the one recording and, like, recording herself rather than Greg recording it.
Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake. So, that does imply that Greg did know then. Because they knew that Rose would no longer be here if she had two tapes.
Yeah, maybe so.
This is a pretty fucking heavy chat to have for your son, Greg. Oh yeah, because his real surname's not Universe, is it?
Yeah, it's DeMaio.
Fuck me. I do not miss Static.
No.
I don't know how true it is, but I was always told that static is basically radio waves left over from the fucking Big Bang.
Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? Like, it sounds reasonably plausible.
But I've been told it, and I'm just like, there's no way to prove that, which makes me think it's bollocks, but at the same time I've got no reason to think it's bollocks.
Yeah, like, when I was doing physics at uni, the professors actually once told me that they went to the most remote part of the world to pick up as few radio waves as possible, and they were so frustrated that they kept picking up something because it made their experiment, it threw their experiment off because it was always happening, and at that point they might as well have just been in the middle of a city. And then when they investigated, yeah, it turns out they were picking up the Big Bang.
That's insane. Anyway, speaking of insane, what do you think of the episode?
It was a slow one.
Oh yeah, everything happened in the last 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, and it's one of those, like, yeah, maybe it could have been like tacked onto another one of the Lion episodes, but like I think this might be the correct time for it, gearing up towards the final season, which I think at that point they knew it was the final season, just giving us some more background lore when you weren't on a doom clock.
I mean, Rick, I've looked at the names of the end of the season's episodes, and the 2 questions they end on, it's like, yeah, if we don't get this information sooner rather than later, it's going to seem so out the blue.
Yeah. But how about you? What do you think of this one?
It was good. You're right in saying it was slow, but it's one of those where they needed to show how much time and effort Stephen put into the quest for the payoff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally.
Like, imagine if he instantly got to the trash field and he's like, oh, there's nothing here, and it's like, well, Stephen, you only took 2 seconds, what did you expect? But no, they wanted to hammer home the fact that getting this tape in the first place was a chore.
Yes.
But yeah, let's get to our usual wind down. Rick, do you have a favourite moment?
Crystal Fanny.
Okay.
It's more of a meta one that we just giggled at it when we saw it.
You can't convince me that those 2 rock formations aren't knees and it's a fanny about to either get fucked or give birth.
Yeah, did you notice what colour the knees were?
Pink.
Yeah. So, how about you? What was your favourite moment?
My favourite moment was Stephen getting excited to find Nora running up the hill, and it's just Greg jamming on his guitar.
Yeah, totally.
It feels so in character for Greg to just be like, there's no reason for him to be there apart from, like, it's quiet night, I want to jam on my guitar in the wilderness.
Yeah, bring my van up to this cliff because it's got a good view. Yeah, let's just have some guitar time.
Quickly hide the beers because the kid's here. But yeah, the next question is the more important one. Rick, who is your MVP?
I think it's got to be Greg. He did some top quality dadding as usual. It had to be condensed into the last couple of minutes, of course, but like he was doing the best he could with the hand he was dealt this time round, and he was very good at just like sitting down and giving Stephen a bit of not even just home truth. It's just like understanding and a Greg ear. How about you? Who's your MVP?
I 100% agree with you. It's got to be Greg. I can see an argument being made for Stephen being the MVP because it's Stephen and he gets the character growth But yeah, Greg once again proving to be the world's best dad.
Yes.
And fuck giving it to Lion, because despite the fact Lion brought him to Greg to clear up the issue, Lion is just a bundle of fucking problems in his own right.
Yeah, Lion had to be bribed with not getting angry for vomiting on his bed for it to even bring him home.
But yeah, Greg gets double rewards. I think it's well deserved. That's not an easy chat to have with anyone, let alone a magical space baby.
No.
And yeah, that's going to do it for today. Join us again next week for more Steven Universe, where, well, we're winding down to the finale, really, aren't we? We've got, 4 episodes left?
Yeah, 4 episodes to go before the end of season 4.
Oh, goodness, it's coming closer and closer and closer. That's season 5, where we know all the problems happen. See you next week, guys.
Ta-ra!